Hello, welcome to SHE-preneur Stories series, an initiative by 46XX that brings to light story of a woman entrepreneur per episode that might just cheer, inspire, aid and benefit you on your entrepreneurial journey. Today, let's listen in to the story of a senior management professional turned social entrepreneur, NIVEDITA Desai. She is the managing trustee of Animedh Charitable Trust, ACT for short, which she founded in 2012. You may read more about her accomplishments in the description box. Listen in to learn more about as to how did she get to where she is today. NIVEDITA grew up in the western suburbs of Mumbai, India, in a family of 5 comprising of her parents and her 2 siblings. Originally from Mangalore, South Karnataka, her parents moved to Mumbai before she was born. Following her schooling in Mumbai, she went on to pursue graduation in chemistry in 1985. She then pursued her career in the office automation industry. Around this time, she met and married her husband, who is from Valsad, South Gujarat. Thereafter, when her son Prithviraj was born in 1989, she took a sabbatical and they lived in 3 cities, Ahmedabad, Baroda and Pune, and returned after 4 years to settle back in Mumbai. NIVEDITA started working again in 1994. Around this time, nearly 11 years after graduation, she completed her master's degree in marketing management from Mumbai University alongside her work. Later, in 2001, her work took her to USA, Singapore, before she finally settled in Mumbai in September 2005. Growing up, NIVEDITA was interested in school and in studies. Her favorite subjects were English, maths and geography. She was an above-average student. She was also interested in extracurricular activities like sports, elocution, etc. and enthusiastically participated in them. This continues to be true even today. When NIVEDITA was very young, she wanted to follow in her mother's and her elder sister's footsteps. Her mother was a teacher and narrated wonderful stories at bedtime. The one that she recalls clearly is Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. This was when they used to live in a chawl, sleep in the outside veranda under the stars, and all of them would huddle her mother. It filled NIVEDITA with a sense of wonder about a story set so far away, which was both sad and sweet, about a little boy who lived in an orphanage. Later, during her years in school, she wanted to be a photographer and then an architect and also a musician and dancer because both her parents were into Indian classical music. She could not cultivate these interests fully then, as she was focusing on academics and they couldn't afford extracurricular classes. But this did not hold her back from being open to trying new activities as she navigated through her life and when she could afford. During her early years, studies did not require much effort on her part, and she was also not too ambitious. So she ended up letting her school years pass her by and did not push herself to excel or to get a first rank. But 11 years after she finished graduation, alongside her work, she felt the need to go back to studying marketing management as she realized the value of education and wanted to make up for the lost time. She realized she had a hunger to learn and know the practical ways of the world, a lot of it through her work experience. The more she learned, the more eager she became to excel in her quest for knowledge and was able to capitalize on every opportunity she was given in her career as a management professional and deliver results with excellence. Despite rising up the ranks in her career, she took a break in early 2012 and the idea of starting work in the social development sector took hold. It was this quest, coupled with her interest in philanthropy, that led her to explore various humanities-based online courses like Giving with Purpose, How to Change the World, and Social Psychology, offered by reputed international schools. She was also passionate about education, as she was a teacher's daughter and had witnessed closely how education can have a transformative impact that lasts a lifetime. Nivedita ventured into social entrepreneurship in the not-for-profit sector in 2012 with the aim of making a meaningful and direct contribution to others' lives and make a difference in the world. She chose to take up the cause of women and children in need through her venture, Animedh Charitable Trust, ACT for short. Till date, ACT has impacted lives of nearly 3,500 children and 35,000 women through education, skill development, and vocational empowerment. It has grown from an initial family corpus of Rs 2 lakhs in 2012 to cumulative donations, funds, and grants of 2 crores and above per annum. Nivedita will now give us a peek into what her entrepreneurial journey has been like.
Hi, I'm Nivedita Desai. I'm the Managing Trustee of Animedh Charitable Trust, a social enterprise, if you will. This is an organization that was founded by myself and my husband together in 2012, and we work on the causes of children, youth, and women who are underserved through education, through livelihood empowerment. So in 2012, when I was on a break from my career, we were on a holiday, and as a family, we discussed about what we wanted to do next, and we all were clear that we wanted to do something meaningful and directly that would contribute to the society around us. And we identified the cause of children's education and women empowerment. And for me, that was the aha moment that I should be the one that takes this up full time rather than go back to the same old job. Here was my opportunity to start something new, this journey ahead for creating something purposeful for others around me. So there were quite a few challenges as we were new to the sector, as I was new to the sector. I had to educate myself, and I got the opportunity to do a lot of work alongside NGOs that were experienced in children's education and women empowerment. And during the field work, I got to observe them closely and learned a lot, as well as through online courses that were available at the time, whether it was about giving with purpose or how to change the world, or even social psychology and philosophy. All of these, which were humanitarian subjects, which helped me understand the social sector and the development problems better. And so these challenges were soon an opportunity for learn and growth. And other challenges were that, we felt that we couldn't do everything by ourselves. There was a lot that needed to be done. So we prioritized, and we also reached out to other NGOs, other organizations that had great experience in the areas that we were working in, and who probably were also connected very well to the communities. And that partnering actually helped us again overcome the challenge of starting from scratch or starting and doing everything by ourselves. And as a result, I think we achieved together more. So a lot of the support came from different quarters. Fund support came from within the family, from our friends and network of contacts. And as we continued to expand our geographical footprint, we found, corporate sponsorships, and then, CSR mandate happened, and then we were able to do some joint projects with corporates. Then we got our FCRA registration, which allows us to accept foreign donations, and that opened up more fundraising opportunities with overseas foundations and organizations. So fundraising was a challenge, but we got support, and we were able to, like I said, expand our work. I think we also got support from a lot of NGOs that are capacity building NGOs for organizations like us, so that we got better outputs and outcomes. Our monitoring and evaluation expertise also improved. We could actually do strategy and planning better. And as a result, the quality of our work also got enhanced. So we got a lot of support along the way. We also got knowledge partners that contributed by building capacity of our staff and as well as our community resource persons. So there was a whole lot that really came through support of other NGOs, strong organizations, even government partners for some of our income generation projects. So all in all, I think, yes, that support made us stronger, more resilient, and we were able to sustain our efforts for longer. As an entrepreneur, one of the joys I've discovered is that my time is my own. And as a result, I have always made time for the important work. And the other aspect of this is that your work is you. So you're able to live your work in everything that you do. And as a result, it doesn't seem like taking time out, right? And at the same time, I have been able to spend more quality time with my family, with pursuing things that I love, like long distance running or even learning a new language and cultivating my taste. So I think it's been easier to manage to do the things I love, and my time is my own. That's what I say. So I get the most out of it. I think I would like to talk about only the last few years in my journey as a managing trustee of Animedh Charitable Trust, because that's really what I would consider as entrepreneurial. It was nice to be recognized for the Rex Karmaveer Global Fellowship that was in 2015-16. And I had the good fortune to be recognized by the Rotary Club of Bombay, Juhu, as well as the Inner Wheel Club of Kharghar for accomplishments of excellence in vocational women empowerment. These were some of the ones that are close to my heart. For Animedh Charitable Trust also, there were accolades along the way. The most notable ones, I think, are that in Dadra Nagar Haveli, where we work extensively with the Adivasi communities, we were recognized as among the top 10 NGOs. And the recognition came from Prime Minister Modi during his visit to Silvassa. We also had the privilege and honor of traveling along with our artisans to Milan, to the Green Carpet Sustainable Fashion Awards, along with our garment partners who won the award for responsible disruption. I think it was really, really wonderful to have our artisans being called forward on stage for sharing the award. And these are the ones that we really encourage us and our beneficiaries. No regrets. I don't have regrets, but I think if I've had another chance to do something differently, I would have started in the social sector maybe 25 years earlier, because I think I could have contributed greatly, for a longer time, and I'd have derived a lot of joy out of this. I think that's the only one thing that I would have loved to start out earlier in the social sector. For myself, I see myself continuing with Animedh Charitable Trust work as a managing trustee. And I think as a managing trustee, I'm wearing many hats and many new ones as the organization is growing its geographical footprint as well as the impact deeper into the communities. And today we stand at about 35,000 women's lives that have been touched by the work we do, and 3,500 children have been impacted in terms of the education. We see ourselves continuing on those as well as working with youth also and vulnerable communities. And I think the numbers will only be, at least 5x in the couple of years ahead. I think for an entrepreneur, you have to identify what you love doing best and have a burning desire to, get the best out of it. And if you have the tenacity and the hard work if you put in, and the determination for success and never giving up no matter what, you will achieve the success eventually. And I think that's true for whatever you want to do in your life. And then as an entrepreneur, you will be challenged even more with lots of adversity and lots of people say you can't do it. The self-belief is what will get you there. I think, just do what you love and love what you do, and make sure that the self-belief is there, because if you're committed to the cause, you will give it your all, and your belief in yourself will see you right through the thick and tough stuff, and eventually you will surmount all odds and you will be an accomplished entrepreneur. I love what 46XX is doing, because you're encouraging women entrepreneurs like us to really put our best efforts and put forward and find our place in the sun, claim our place in the sun, I would say. And, I think support like this can really change the entire universe of opportunities for women ahead.
If you liked what you just saw and heard and would like to be notified as soon as we come up with more such content, like, share, subscribe and hit the bell icon of our YouTube channel, or follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook or Instagram, or get yourself added to our mailing list by filling in a form. You will find the handles, addresses, links displayed on your screens in the description box or comments section. Thank you.